So in this video of Travel Taught Me, I'm going to be reviewing the iconic Waldorf Hotel in central London. First things first, the location was fantastic. Right in central London, in between Covent Garden and Charing Cross, near Trafalgar Square, very central. The only downside, if you're being very picky, is that it's about a 7-8 minute walk from the nearest tube station. That's just being spoiled by central London standards. The building on the outside is a classic old school central London feel to it, very iconic, and I was welcomed warmly as I made my way through the reception. On the inside as well, it's got that iconic classic feel to it, so you really do feel like you're in a very historic heritage building. Unfortunately, though, that was just the best of it, because as I made my way into the elevator, which was extremely narrow, you could maximum fit 3 people in it, with luggage maybe 2, maybe just 1 if you had a couple of suitcases. So that was a bit of a challenge. And then making my way to the room, the hallway was a bit narrow, but that's okay. But the room itself, I was very disappointed with. Now, granted, I did get the most basic option, but it was so small. There wasn't even like a hallway. You literally just entered into a room. It was very small. The bathroom as well was decent, but relatively small. There was no view. Not that that's a priority, but overall, the room itself was pretty small. And just not what I expected from a hotel like the Waldorf, which I thought would be huge and iconic and would have a great feel to it. So that was a bit of a letdown, to be honest. All the way from the elevator to the room, I could have been in any other basic Hilton hotel or even any other 3-star hotel, and you wouldn't have been able to tell the difference. So I was a bit disappointed with that. The hotel did have a restaurant and bar, which I, of course, did not check out because there's so much else to do in central London. I did go to the gym, which was one of the few positives. It was huge. They had pretty much all the exercise equipment. They even had a Peloton section, which was pretty good because you could ride the bike and you could record your scores and everything. You could do like Peloton class. So that was probably the biggest upside if you're into your fitness at the gym. The spa and sauna was disappointingly under maintenance, so I didn't really check that out as well. But overall, I must say I was disappointed with my overall experience of the hotel. So that's a quick review. In terms of pricing, I did get a corporate discount, but again, it's the Waldorf and the expectation was much, much higher. But I did pay with the corporate discount around £150 for one night, which isn't too bad, come to think of it. But given the hotel and everything, and normally we're probably paying double that, I would have expected a lot more. But it is what it is. That's my review. Slightly underwhelming, but let me know what you think if you stayed there and if you have any other better suggestions for London. Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.